If you're watching this video, you're about to make a whole lot of money. I'm about to show you how to turn your mind into money on social media. What are some social media trends and hacks that you can use to be able to grow your business? Now, everybody's on social media, but some people are using it as a toy, and some people are using it as a strategy to generate revenue. That's what I want to show you how to do.
My goal is to help coaches and entrepreneurs turn their mind into money, teaching them how to take what they know, package it, market it, sell it, and automate it to make a massive income and massive impact, even if they don't have a lot of followers on social media.
Welcome back to Monetize with Marcus podcast. I'm your host. You stuck with me, Marcus Rosa. The goal of this podcast, family, is to literally show you how to turn your mind into money. What does that mean? Every one of us has knowledge and expertise and skills and things that we know. But in the infopreneur age, not entrepreneur, we're in the infopreneur age. Why do I say that? Because you got entrepreneurs that are now trying to package what they know. You got grandma who owns a chocolate chip cookie shop who like, I want to do a chocolate chip cookie course. It's the infopreneur age where people are packaging their ideas. Now, it's not wrong, because we're using what we know to help someone else learn how to do it. So we're in the infopreneur age. It's not that you abandon your business. So my goal is to literally show you how to take what you know and turn it into money, to package your knowledge, market it, sell it, and be able to monetize. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, family, that's a level of infopreneurship. Every day we're learning and we're watching content online, and that content is delivered by someone who packaged their mind and turned it into money, because these cameras aren't free. So you couldn't even see me if I didn't pay for it. All right, so in today's episode, we got to talk about social media. What are some social media secrets that you can use in your business? And I call them secrets because ain't nobody telling you this but me. You ain't heard this from me. I'm going to let you in on what are some of those things that your favorite influencers are doing. Like, how are they growing these massive followings? But most importantly, how are they turning their followers into dollars? Right? So a couple things I want to tell you to do. Now, this is going to be different. I'll try to attack this from a different standpoint, because I know some of you watching me are introverts, some of you are extroverts. And what I started learning about content is nobody teaches content from the standpoint of personality type. We just think that everybody's just outgoing and talkative and everybody wants to be on camera. But some of you, I know watching me now, you're like, wow, I kind of rather scroll than get in front of the camera. You get anxious and nervous. So we're going to talk about social media secrets that you can utilize despite whatever personality type that you have. First and foremost, I would say this to you. Write it down. Take a picture of it. Lives aren't going anywhere. I think lives are phenomenal, whether you're talking about Facebook Live, live on TikTok, whether you're going live on YouTube, whether you're going live on Instagram. Every platform now has a live component. Here's what you got to learn about this. I've learned that when a billion-dollar company like YouTube comes out with something, they've done the research. I believe that smart people that make a whole lot of money sit in a room and they go, hey, so Bob, what do you think? What should we roll out? Let's do a live component. Well, you still got to think, from YouTube, owned by Google, to Instagram, owned by Facebook, to TikTok, owned by I don't know. All of them have a live component. Why? Because they realize that this is something that works. Advertising dollars, attention, building influence, keeping people on the app. So I would ask you, why don't you have that as a part of your strategy? Your social media strategy should include what billion-dollar companies realize works. You don't have to have $1 billion to realize that this is a component that works. Now, if I'm going to tell you to go live, I think we got to draw up the play and tell you, how do you go live? What's the strategy? Let's do this. Let's do this really quick. Because some of you watching this, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to go live, and you're going to be that person. Let me show you what you're going to do. Let me sit down real quick, show you what you're going to do. You're going to go live, and hey, everybody, I'm just waiting for a few people to come in the room. You're like, it ain't but two of us, and we leaving. You're taking too long. So I want you to make sure that you're not waiting and you're not disrespecting people's time. How should you start a Facebook Live, an Instagram Live, a TikTok Live, a YouTube Live? What's the cadence? How should you do it if it's a part of your strategy? Here's what we do first. We're going to map it out. In your first 3 to 10 seconds, you're not talking to the people that are on your live. You're talking to the people that's going to watch the replay. Why? Because you want, once you're done with it, You want the people that are gonna watch it on your page to be engaged. So if imagine you go to watch the replay of your live and you see somebody just sitting there like this. Yeah, give me a second. We gonna get started in a minute. You're like, So in your first 3 to 10 seconds, it sounds something like this. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Marcus Rozier. We're about to unpack social media secrets, how you can use your social media to generate revenue. Now, by this time, people are coming in. So the second thing you're looking to do is make the people coming in feel like they missed something. We've got to pause right there because I'm in the giving mood. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about turning your ideas into online income, but how am I going to tell you to do something and not provide the resource for it? There's so many questions that people have online about what should I post? How do I get my engagement up? How do I get people to click the link in my bio, buy from me? What should I sell? Whether it's an ebook, an online course, how much should I charge? How do I launch? How do I do a webinar? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you that you can utilize to learn how to literally take the services that you do or the ideas you have and build a successful online company. Go to www.monetizewithmarcus.com, my gift to you. You're welcome. So you're engaging new people because if you come in the first 10 seconds and you hear that I'm in the middle of talking about something, you realize, hold on, what did I miss? So you're now in the first 3 to 10 seconds, that's your cadence, who you are, the goal of what you're about to teach. Soon as them 10 seconds is up, family, you're going to have a few people coming in. Shaquana, Nut, Pojo, Little Pistol Starter, all of them. You like, hey, what's up, family? Marcus Rozier. I'm going to show you how to use Instagram Live, Facebook Live to be able to drastically grow your revenue. Hey, Sean, what's up with you, bro? Good to see you. Sean realized, now if you're just logging in, Sean, I'm about to unpack and you restate what just happened here. You get it now. You get it. So now you're leveraging your live. Now here's why this is also important, family. Because when I get into, we're going to turn our live into content. Because you can do one live a week, and that's enough content for the rest of the week. You're also going to take the questions that people ask you on your live and turn the questions into content that you create into TikToks and Reels. How do you know the content will work? Because they told you on your live. All right. That's enough for now. So lives ought to be a part of your strategy, family, because people get a chance to create a human-to-human connection. Just think about this. I'm going to look at this camera. Could you imagine that what building a business and building a follower count or building a brand is really building a relationship? Well, ain't no such thing as a relationship with people that you only spend 20 seconds at a time with. Those reels are too short. You're trying to ask people to marry you, AKA spend money with you, and you only been on 5 dates for 20 seconds apiece. That short form reel content, those are text messages. Those are those small nuggets that allow someone to learn from you but not to make an emotional connection with you. How do you make an emotional connection? I'm going to give you an example. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember, but I remember back in the day when we used to be watching Scandal. Oh, anybody remember watching Scandal? And man, we used to be around here like this. Hold on one second. I'm trying to see if Olivia and Fitzgerald going to get together. Hey, it's the only time I saw women was rooting for a man to cheat on his woman. Poor little Millie didn't stand a chance. You like, I want Fitz to leave Millie and be with Olivia Pope. Now, here's my point in this. You had this emotional connection to Olivia Pope. You had an emotional connection to Fitzgerald and to Millie. Why? Because they captured your attention for hours at a time, not for 20 and 30 seconds. Now, you're going to educate people, and they're going to save it, they're going to share it, they're going to like it, they're going to comment from reels, from short form content. But when you go live, this is this human-to-human interaction that builds an emotional connection and a relationship. So now they respond to your short form content differently based on your long form, which is your lives. See how this whole strategy comes together? See how this whole thing comes together? So your lives are a part of your strategy. If you say, man, right now, if you're producing content and you're saying, man, I want more people to engage with my content, lives do that for you because they hear it totally different. Just think about now. Could I teach you this concept in 20 seconds? No. Could I teach you this in 30 seconds? No. But we can take a snippet of this. We're going to. And now the snippet would be one little part that joke I just made about how Reels is where you only got a 20-second relationship. That's the clip. That's a clip because it's funny, but it don't teach the concept. So now a person can be like, that's dope, and he can grab the clip where I said 20 seconds versus long form and the strategy, but now we send you to YouTube to watch the whole thing. That's how it works, okay? So now, with your social media strategy, we just talked about lives just a little bit, but now let's talk about Reels. Let's talk about Reels. I want to give you a framework. We talked about lives. This is a social media strategy you can use. Let's talk about Reels. How could Reels, now if you're hearing this, or Shorts, let's make sure we're universal. Shorts on YouTube, let's talk about Reels on IG, and whatever them things called on TikTok. I don't know, I don't hang out over there, but I need to. Shout out to TikTok. Here's what I would explain to you. When you're utilizing Reels and all of this stuff, y'all remember that trend that was happening that everybody was doing a whole lot of this? Y'all remember that everybody was dancing and pointing and on down the line. It became this whole thing where you would call your homegirl or homeboy and they're like, let me call you back. I'm studying my lines. And you're like, you acting? No, I'm trying to memorize. I'm trying to memorize the words to this reel. So here's my point in this. I felt like it hurt more people's brand than it helped. Because let's just say you had something go viral of you pointing and dancing and talking about something that is not your core message. You literally just attracted an entirely new audience with their first time learning about you, and they have no clue what you do. You should quit working for free. How did social media hire all of us to be their workforce? We're on the app posting videos, going live, creating reels. We do not get paid when we create content on social media. They do, by selling our content to advertisers. But how do you actually build an online business using social media? I want to break it down for you and give you access to it. There's 5 simple steps. I'll tell it to you in a few seconds. Step number 1 is client attraction. I'm going to show you how to actually attract clients that will happily pay you what you're offering. Step number 2, how to capture them. How do you get their emails? How do you get their phone numbers? How do you get them to show up to your event? Be on your Zoom calls. To what I refer to as client dating. It's where you nurture a relationship with people to get them to say yes to whatever you're offering. And I'm even going to show you what type of content to create that gives you brand visibility and brand recognition. I call it social media secrets. You get access wherever you're watching this video. You'll see it in the description and you'll see it beneath this. Let's get back to the episode. So when you finally, it's a fictitious number. If you went from 10,000 to 60,000 followers and then you decide to go live and teach about marketing, they're like, no, get back to dancing. Get back to dancing. What I feel like should have happened with that trend, if people are going to ride that wave, the trend should have been pointing back to still your core message, right? You never want to get off brand, never want to get off your core message. So here's what you should be thinking about in terms of formula now. I speak about this whole concept as it relates to Reels, TikTok, Shorts, etc. Make in the first few seconds, it should be a statement, right? First few seconds, right out of your mouth. What's a statement? People don't have so let's just go real time. Let's just act like we're doing Reels. If I'm in my phone right now, people don't have a hard time spending money. They have a hard time assessing value. What do I mean? I want to show you how you can get people to spend more money with you and assess the value of what you're worth. See, statement, unpack the strategy right afterwards. Reels work well when you can suspend people's attention longer than 1 to 3 seconds. So it has to be something that you state that connects to something they're interested in. If you want to go influencer or celebrity, here's one secret that influencers are doing that is getting them brand deals, right? That's something people are interested in. I just stole a secret from Drake of how he was able to build his brand on to come up with mixtapes that you can use in your business, right? Hold their attention, then go into the strategy. Make sense? Reels, TikTok, Shorts, all of that perform better when you can suspend the attention of people is what I refer to. You can steal this. Stop the skip scroll objection. Pause, let it marinate, Gina. Stop the skip scroll objection. You do know that people have objections to buying from you. Well, people have objections to listening to you on social media. So the way that you stop their skip and their scroll objection is this framework of statement goes first. A very clear and concise statement. Right from that, you go into strategy and then give them a call to action. Statement, strategy, call to action, and you're going to perform through the roof. These are just a few social media secrets you can use. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm going to see you in the next episode, fam, or I'm going to see you in the DMs or wherever you find me. Do me one favor. Let me know if this is adding value to you. You can In the link in the description of this, there is a training that I created for you that shows you how to map some of these things out. So these 5 social media secrets I map out for you. What's amazing also is I decided to gift you an entire course that I refer to as Social Media Marketing and Sales Secrets that you can get access to, and it breaks down every part of this. Shows you how to create reels, how to do lives, how to sell using webinars. It shows you what type of content to create, all the way down to how to set up a social media funnel that you can get access to. All right? Until next time, I will see you in the next episode. If you need me, you know where I'll be at, over here minding my online business. See you in the next episode.